Peace. My name is Talima and I'm a senior with Arizona State University. I'm getting my BA in Community Advocacy and Social Policy, and today I wanted to talk to you about menstrual equity. As a personal advocate for reproductive justice, I find that it's imperative for us to find space to make space actually for conversations about menstruation and what equity means when it comes to menstruation. Also, how people are impacted by menstruation. Reproductive justice is a framework that has three main tenets: the right to be a parent, the right not to be a parent, and the right to be a parent that's thriving and not just surviving. So when we take a look at this framework in depth, it covers the rights for everyone, including non-binary folks and men. When we accompany that framework with nonviolent and pleasure activism approaches, it becomes very clear that the pleasure of women, especially Black women, minoritized women, because they're the ones that are the most directly impacted, when their pleasure becomes center, it's easy to see that menstrual equity is not just a right, it's something that's going to help all people. And when we look at reproductive justice framework, we realize that that can be the liberation, true liberation for all people. According to the U.S. Representative Grace Meng, a Democrat in New York, she's the author of the Menstrual Equity Act of 2017, House Bill 972. Between her information and the information gathered from the ACLU on menstrual equity, we realize that menstrual equity will allow individuals to buy menstrual hygiene products with money they contribute to their own flex spending accounts. It can provide refundable tax credits to low-income individuals who regularly use menstrual hygiene products. It can allow grant funds from emergency food and shelter grant programs, which can be used by homeless assistance providers for essential household items, to be used for menstrual hygiene products. It requires each state to provide menstrual hygiene products to feminine inmates and detainees at no cost on demand as a condition of receiving funds from the Edward Bryan Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program. Try saying that fast 3 times. Also, the Menstrual Equity Act will help direct the Secretary of Labor to require employers with more than 100 employees to provide menstrual hygiene products to their employees free of charge. These are things that could be epic for people that are impacted by menstruation. As we move from 2020 to 2021, we are armed with the knowledge that more women are being seated in elected positions all around the country. Stacey Abrams flipped Georgia to blue. Arizona has been flipped to blue. AOC has been powerful and super effective in her congressional seat. And Cori Bush is the first Black woman to ever hold a congressional seat for the state of Missouri. These are epic times that we're living in, and we need to ride this momentum. I'm inspired by their movement. I'm dedicated to their fight for communities, and I support them as women who will push change on a national level, right? I'm prepared to work with local organizations such as Planned Parenthood of AZ, Mujeres de Sol, and other women who push for women's empowerment and who are interested in creating campaigns and community forums that are directly related to and center menstrual equity. There cannot be not one more moment that we do not fight for ourselves, our dignity, and our right as women and as people that are impacted by menstruation. I ask that you join me in this fight. Please find me on Instagram at Talima17. Please look at the menstrual toolkit link that we have provided for you. Take a look at the photo that I provided with all of the books. And also take a look at Meng's bill, the Menstrual Equity Act of 2017, House Bill 972. The more we know, the more we grow, and the more effective we can be to fight back. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Peace.